Hello everyone, my name is Toky Tazwar, and quite recently I have given my Ielts exam through Lexicon, and I have achieved an overall score of 8 with 8.5 in reading, listening and speaking and a 7 in writing. And I must say that I'm incredibly happy with the service that I was provided by Lexicon. Okay, so why Lexicon? Why not Lexicon, right? I must mention that even before I was thinking about giving my Ielts, I had heard from my peers, my seniors, my friends, as well as my juniors, that Lexicon is the place to be, Lexicon is the place to choose if you want to give your Ielts. After I heard from them and when it was time for me to prep for my Ielts, I was kind of researching on my own, looking here and there on which place is going to be the best for me. I looked online through Facebook, through other social medias, and the consecutive amazing and brilliant results that Lexicon puts out every month was really attractive to me, and that's definitely one of the key reasons why I chose Lexicon. So if you have the question why Lexicon, just ask yourself why not Lexicon? Why not give them the opportunity to show you why this place is the place to choose? Well, if I have to talk about the classes of Lexicon, then I must say that I was split into two sides, two parts, the online as well as the offline sides. Today I want to focus mainly on the online part because that was what attracted me very much about Lexicon. I was quite skeptical initially when I heard that my classes were going to be conducted online. The world is going through a very dark period right now, and prior to this, I had no experience of learning things online. So that was a challenge for me, and it was quite interesting as well. But when I saw the teacher and his qualifications, and Mr. Shojib sir is really a wonderful human being, and on top of that, he's a camera certified as well. So his qualifications speak for themselves really. And he gave me the motivation in many ways to pursue the online side of things, and he assured me that I was not going to have any problems. There are many ways that I conducted my online classes. Online classes were conducted. The individual modules, each separate parts of the Ielts test were taught to me in a very specific and different way from each other. I mean, for listening, we had to learn deducing and inferring. For reading, we did jigsaw activities as well as scanning and skimming. Those skills were quite essential in the long term. For speaking, we had breakout room sessions and also other vocal activities, which enabled the teachers to monitor each and every student in their own specific way. And in terms of writing, which I was struggling with for quite some time, I wasn't getting the desired score. The rubric breakdowns of each individual module, the TR, the LR, and the CC, they really helped me in a very effective and enhanced way. So there's really no question about how Lexicon conduct their classes. It really speaks for itself. This is a very interesting part for me because when it was time for me to give my mock test, I had to jump from the online to the offline side of things. And I must say that the mock test was definitely one of the more attractive and lucrative parts of Lexicon. I mean, the way that it's conducted is so good, and it's so extensive as well as intensive as well. The main exam is an hour, but here at Lexicon, the time is condensed into 50 minutes, and that really makes you think on your feet. It requires you to be more thoughtful in some ways, and it also requires you to be more skillful. It requires you to bring out everything you learned from your prior classes and execute them in a very good way. And the environment is very good as well. The classes are amazing. It feels like a real exam hall in many ways. Each and every single module is taken in a very professional and proper fashion. And the feedback that I got from my mock test was also very helpful for me in showing me my problems and telling me how to fix them. Among all the facilities and amenities provided by Lexicon, I think the Galatas is definitely one of the most unique unique one, which is and can be the fringe benefit of the IELTS registered candidates. The exam, as you know, Lexicon is the British Council IELTS test venue, and the main gala test is conducted on the exam hall. And I think no other institution in the entirety of Bangladesh does this other than Lexicon. So that has its own value to it, and that has its own reasons to come here, right? And I think it really teaches the candidates, it familiarizes themselves with the exam hall, how it's going to be conducted, both online and offline side of things, because the speaking test now is also being conducted online. So the gala test really helps in preparing the students, and it gives them that leeway to fix their errors. There's around a 1 week or 1.5 week gap between the gala test and the main exam. So it gives them that time to prep themselves more and ready themselves and make themselves better. So I think the gala test is one of the best features of Lexicon, definitely. So finally, I just want to mention to whoever is watching this, if you guys are potential IELTS candidates, then really look no further than Lexicon. If you're in Khulna, you shouldn't even think about a place to choose for your IELTS. And if you're outside of Khulna, then you should really consider Lexicon, because everything is now online based. Even the mock tests can be conducted online now. And the value and really the privilege of being here in Lexicon, it feels like a family. It feels like it's your own house in many ways. And you're going to learn what's required and more. So really there is no better place to choose other than Lexicon. Thank you very much for watching.